Done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
We winning in here. What's going on, family? This is your boy Austin Miles. This is the 494 podcast here on MTMV Sports. We are in here. Welcome to it, Will. C. Julius, how are we feeling this evening?
I'm good, bro. I feel like free agency just hit us with a two-piece today, man.
But you're not lying at all. Ja got a new spot. Giannis got a new spot. Folks talking about move. Jalen been having secret conversations and text messages with folks. Will, how you feeling, bro?
I'm here, bro. I'm already sick of it, man. Just get it over with so we can get some new season. Now Ben Simmons out here talking about he might want to come back to the Sixers because he just wasn't a shot. Ben, we don't care, bro. We don't care, Ben. You know what I'm saying? You was in practice with a cell phone in your pocket, B. You didn't want to be here, bro. We don't care, bro.
That's a real thing.
Stay where you at, fam.
See what you got going on. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. WNBA season's been great. Coverage been great. All I know is that LeBron better land somewhere that I like. And all I know is that Jaylen Brown better land somewhere that I like. Because the way they're disrespecting my guy is crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of conversation.
The disrespect for Jaylen Brown is real.
I really want to understand it, but I'm like, what seems to be the issue here? You know what I mean?
Because
he talked too much.
Is the seventh best player on the team, bro?
That was crazy. I saw that story and I was like, what man in their right mind gonna say he's the seventh best? That man is a finals MVP and just led the Bulls in the top three like last year. Like, what are we saying, bro? The top seven?
They mad because that man celebrated Juneteenth, bro. But anyway.
Hello. That's why I said he talked too much. That's why they don't want him there in Boston.
That don't make no sense to me, bro. I really at this point, like either he got talent or he don't, and we know that he do. So what are we really saying at this point? You know what I mean? Respect the man. If you don't agree with the stuff he talk about off the court, that's cool. But what does he do between inside the 94 feet? That's the question. Now, I think the same question we get asked to the new draft picks that just came. We went through a whole 2026 draft. AJ obviously going at the top and going to the Washington Wizards. Quiet is kept, and it may not be quiet at all. I think they have a solid squad. AD trying to get out of there.
I like it.
They talking about AD and LeBron to the Warriors because Draymond declining his 27.7. I mean, it's a lot of conversation happening right now. But let's just stick right now with this draft picks. Who are you thinking? And I'll start with you, and I'll come to you, Julius. My question for the draft picks itself. One, was there a person you expected that went somewhere you didn't expect? And what are we talking about these top picks? Are they going to show up and show out to where their draft stock was?
I mean, to me, I wasn't really excited about this draft, if I'm being honest. It wasn't nothing. I mean, they're not bad players, of course, because he got drafted to the NBA. But this wasn't like one of the greatest drafts of all time. It wasn't anything like that. Everybody was basically expected to go where they were going to go. I think the pick I am most excited about, though, is Caleb Simpson to the Bulls?
Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson. I'm sorry. I said Simpson.
Wilson.
Who I was thinking about. But I think that's a great pick for him. I think he comes in with like a chip on his shoulder just because I think some people actually project him to go lower. But I like him on that on that Bulls roster, man. Like, people talk about Josh Giddey, but I think he's probably the perfect point guard for him to play with. Like, that's an
He was
explosive
hooping.
player.
Oh God.
He gets up and down the court, man, and it's going to be great to see what they're able to do and build there in Chicago if they actually allow them to build something instead of, after a year just blowing it up. But whether you like Josh Giddey or not, he's a great player and a great point guard for Kevin to play with coming into the league.
Yeah, definitely agree. Jules, how you feeling?
Same. I think not. That ain't just because I'm here in Chicago, but I just think Buddy Cole, bro. I think he got a lot to prove, and from what I seen, he one of them ones. Even when he matched up with the top picks, man, he gave him work. So I'm excited to see if Chicago can turn it around, bro. Yeah, they just hired a new coach, I believe. So is it the coach that he came from?
I gotta verify. I'm not sure. That would be great.
That'd be great.
Maybe. Maybe I'm talking
all.
about somebody on the Mavs that got hired, the Michigan guy that got drafted.
Yeah.
But it's a new coach there for sure, and I'm excited to see what he does, man. He's gonna have to work on his shooting a little bit, maybe some ball handling stuff, man, so he can be, triple threat. But he gonna be he gonna fit right in where he need to go. And then obviously AJ the Bouncer, man, he definitely one of them ones. So I think he coming out rookie, probably giving you 20 points a game, man, especially if AD leave.
Yeah. So what are we expecting?
Excited. I was excited with the roster with AD.
Yeah, but I mean, you look
just
at
because he's athletic, he can play different positions, 1 through 4. So I was very excited to see AJ with a roster on the Wizards with Trey, with AD.
Yeah.
So when I got the news that possibly a trade, I was like, oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out
one of them ones, too.
I'm trying to figure out what is Golden State going to do and who are they going to have to give up. LeBron, that's free agent. I'm not worried about that. But AD and then Draymond, how much they paying? Draymond, like how much of a pay cut he going to take? I'm trying to really understand this thing, man.
I think you're looking at probably Jimmy being traded, but then Jimmy being bought out, possibly. I don't think Jimmy can go directly back to the Warriors, but he got a lot of recovery to do. So I do think he ends up probably coming back to Golden State. But I think if they make that trade, I think it ends up being for Jimmy because the contracts work out. Because Jimmy's at I think 52, 53 million a year.
Crazy to me.
Wow. Yeah, but if Golden State pulls that off,
I would trip me out to get traded and then somehow work your way back to the team you got traded from would be absolutely crazy. And a hit and a big L for Washington. If you're getting off a team like a player like AD, you're trying to do something and get something back, and you still want to be competitive in the East.
Believe it or not, I think it's still a win for Washington because it's not like the East is just dog out strong. Like you have top heavy teams out there.
Right.
For sure.
But with AJ coming in, I think AJ is probably the perfect rookie to go to Washington, especially to play with Trey, because Trey has somebody where that pick and roll can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then you have more money to actually put into other roster
building for the future.
Yeah, you don't have to, for your center position. I mean, AD is great, but you don't have to have somebody who's going to come in and give you 20 or 30 when you got AJ and Trey there. All you need is a rim protector. And there's a bunch of rim protectors out there that you can get, whether it be through sign and trade or through free agency, which they would also have the opportunity to do.
The thing that puzzled me the most about all of it, I feel like them just extending Porzingis for 2 years, $40 million.
Yeah.
Just took away.
Yeah.
I don't see it unless you're talking about trading him right away, because AD about to be eligible for another extension in August, bro. Where he probably gonna want $75 million a year.
He's not getting $75 million a year.
He's eligible, bro. We said that last time.
Listen, Flavor.
I mean, he ain't getting it, but he's gonna want it.
He's not getting that with nobody.
So if Washington don't give it to him, because he gonna want it to play in Washington, you gotta trade him somewhere that you want to take a pay cut at.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be Golden State probably. I agree with you though. I don't get the Porzingis thing either. If that's what they're trying to do, maybe it ends up being Porzingis as part of a bigger signing trade. We don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm curious to see what Draymond's going to take.
I just truly feel like Boston should have never traded him to begin with.
Draymond's not leaving. Like Draymond's not leaving. I don't think Draymond's stupid enough to leave, especially if he knows that that's possibly going to happen. Yeah. I think Draymond takes like a tremendous pay cut to finish out. To play with Bron and AD, and that's what it is. But
just if that happens, it's just gonna be the trolls on the internet that I don't want to deal with when it comes to LeBron. We already deal with it enough. He goes to the Warriors. I already know. Jew, are we gonna be ready? We're gonna be telling people shut up left and right.
I'm not gonna lie. If he go to the Warriors, it's gonna be a long season for Jew because I'm gonna remind you every time, just because I think that is the funniest, most poetic thing ever. Because Julius hates the Warriors
with a passion.
So to see Julius walk around with a LeBron Warriors jersey on.
What did I say? What did I say? I gotta buy a Warriors jersey? Are you kidding me? Like, can we go back to the Cavs? Something.
But he had to change his number though. I don't think he can wear 6 though. He can't wear 6 because I think the league retired 6 because of Bill Russell, and he can't wear 23.
Why he can't wear 23?
Because that's Draymond Green number.
Well, stop it,
bro. That man is a 4-time champion in that city, bro. He is not giving his number
as much as Draymond love LeBron.
And you know what's sad? What's sad is what you just said, bro. Because that's one thing I don't want to see, bro. I don't want to see that relationship all season, dog. I don't want to see that, bro. Draymond going every time somebody foul LeBron. Draymond going crazy. He gonna become the Nazis Antetokounmpo. That's literally what he's gonna become. Bro. I just saw.
According to the mag, what's the word? The enforcer.
Bro,
okay.
I'm torn, man, because part of me want to see him go to an organization that know how to build talent around players, but then part of me like, bro, you going to play, even though they old, you still going to play with your rival at the end of y'all career. And I don't know how I feel about that. It kind of, I don't know. It's kind of
rubs you the wrong way, right? Don't it rub you the wrong way, dude?
But a little bit more intense than that. Because Barkley wasn't going at it with Houston every finals. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be weird, bro.
But by the time Barkley got to Houston, though, they were all run down. This is not the same thing.
LeBron's still giving you 27. 42.
No, because LeBron's still giving you 27.
42, bro. That doesn't matter. He's 42, though.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. He's going to go there, and it's going to be just like it was in the Olympics. That's how they're going to try to play every game. They're going to do like the WNBA did for your girl, Caitlin Clark. Every game going to be televised.
Yeah.
It's going to be out of control, bro.
You know it.
Only thing I don't want to see is Draymond.
Well, let's keep talking about it because I think we got new teams, new youths, new folks. Ja Morant is a Trailblazer. You got Giannis in Miami. We don't know where LeBron's gonna end up. LaMelo's in Minnesota. Like
Melo in Minnesota. LaMelo in Minnesota goes crazy. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wait, yo.
But it only goes crazy if they can both stay healthy. If they both can't stay healthy,
yes,
that's gonna be a playing team.
I'm gonna let y'all. I know y'all like it. I'm gonna say it's what I feel like, bro. Yeah. I just don't think he was the person, in my opinion.
Who? LaMelo?
For them,
for the Minnesota.
Yeah. I feel that.
I just think he wants to win. And I just feel like he needs to be with a player that can take some of the pressure off of him for him to really go out. Like, he already went out and killed. But I think being on the team with Ant, it gives LaMelo a way to really go out there and be it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really go out there and do his thing. Because it's like, who you going to guard? because any given night, Ant could go off. But also at the same time, having them both on the same team, I just feel like that 1-2 punch between the both of them, it's good for Ant because someone else can score when he's having a bad night, and it's good for LaMelo because all the focus is not always on him every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah. I just want to know
your two homeboys that you went to high school with that play AAU basketball and they was out of pocket and they played the game. It has the opportunity to be that and then we got Jay McDaniels in there. It's gonna be crazy every night, and I'm gonna be here for it. I'm here for the press conferences. Now, respectfully, if Rudy Gobert can be the defensive player of the year that y'all claim he is, this is a great trade.
Who's
the league said
he is.
The league said he is. He got 4 of them things.
You might as well just rename it the Rudy Gobert Trophy. Apparently,
he got 4 of them things, bro.
The walking cone apparently is the greatest.
The greatest of all time, man.
Hey, bro, don't disrespect me, bro.
You already know it.
What's up, cousin? Don't
What's going on, Sean?
Miles, where's their friends? Where's their friends? Hey, friends, I'm not mean. I'm really not. I'm actually really nice.
They might. They got the link, so they might be popping in. But I don't think
they're gonna pop in when we talk about this conversation a little bit later on. I already know.
I'm interested to see who fills the void for the Wolves, bro. Because Nas Reed was a big boost off the bench.
Julius gone too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Julius Randle was, and you know something, bro.
We got to fill Julius Randle void from the
20 plus game.
Oh, you mean 3 points in the pot? Come on, bro.
Hey,
come on, bro. Julius Randle was hooping versus the Nuggets, bro.
Brother.
He just played the Spurs. Everybody had their career lows against the Spurs, bro. Every player that we watched.
Brother. Big Dog said, brother.
Man, you'll see, bro. Julius Randle, they gonna miss Julius.
Every year about Julius Randle, whether it's a Knicks fan or now y'all tell me, oh, Julius Randle, it's his year. It's his year.
But he a consistent 20. Bro, everywhere he go, 20. Everywhere.
That's not the issue. The issue is in big games. Where is
he? Doesn't show up.
I disagree.
What are you disagreeing with? He proved it to you.
Not showing up.
That was a big game,
brother.
30 points.
3 points, brother. When they was facing elimination.
Yeah,
3 points.
Big Dog had a bad game. I get it, dog.
They was missing their whole team, though.
I gotta know what you're disagreeing with. 3 points, bro.
They were missing their whole team,
bro. If he was on the Lakers, bro, you'd be calling him Russell Westbrook. I'm not trying to hear that, Julius. Man, move on, bro.
Okay, so who we respecting the most of right out of this, because we have Ja in Portland, which is to me
the dumbest thing
you're trying to figure out. But they seem like they're trying to get Jaylen Brown. With that would leave Shaedon Sharpe, Drew Holiday, and those guys out of there, which I'm not sure what that leaves you with for a starting 5. You get Dame, you got Ja, you got Jaylen, and Avia. Avia. And then trying to figure out what you, because most of those teams, and what we've always noticed about teams that are top heavy, like when we saw in Miami, we saw with OKC, like it's the extras, it's the others. Like we know what we're gonna get from the 3, the 4. Like what is the rest of the team? Because that's where playoffs.
But then why does teams always trade their bench off after a championship?
I don't understand it, bro.
The issue with the others is that the owner is a complete cheapskate. So you're not spending money on the bench, bro. He probably going to the G League to go get like 5 or 6 people and be like, here.
Are you saying if they get Jaylen?
It just doesn't,
because right now they're not a bad team.
It doesn't make sense, because now you're undersized because your backcourt no taller than 6'3".
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You don't have any defense.
They both don't play defense
because you're gonna have to probably include Shaedon Sharpe in that trade, which is probably a mistake.
Yeah, right now they don't have defense.
But if they give up, they make this trade.
They're gonna give it up in the trade.
Yeah. So you're losing
John
a lot.
Dame ain't giving
You're losing a lot in this trade, and then you're not even guaranteeing if Jalen is going to resign when his contract is up.
I don't know, man. If they trade Drew,
Jalen got to get.
And they trade who's the other person?
Shaden Sharp.
And they bring in JB. That's a star line of Dame, who not bad. He can guard another point guard that's not named Stephen Curry. Dame can guard another point guard that's not named Steph.
The issue in Milwaukee was Dame didn't play defense.
Hold on, let me finish.
Mm-hmm.
3 through 5, lockdown.
Yeah.
Where?
Jaylen Brown, Donovan Quinn, and what's my man's name?
Avia?
Kamara.
Oh, Kamara, yeah.
All right, now who's on your bench?
That's the question.
John's gonna have to come off the bench.
You think so?
He's gonna have to, bro.
Brother, he's making 200 plus.
Why would you start Dame and
come off the bench?
Bro? Why would you start Dame and Ja together?
You gotta figure out a way where
somebody got to pass.
One of them,
you just
question.
Somebody got to pass, bro.
Why you said why would you play Ja and Dame together exactly? So why did you trade for him?
I agree. I feel like they dangling him out there as trade bait. I feel like they're gonna trade him to Boston if they get Jaylen Brown.
Who Dame or Ja?
Morant. But Boston probably wouldn't want it.
You can't, you can't trade Ja until December.
Yeah, you can't trade Ja until December, bro.
I don't know what Boston doing, bro.
And then by then,
they gotta come up with something because that relationship is done for.
Well, this is what I've seen. I've seen Ja, and it's just projected. Ja, Dame, Shaden, Avia, and Klingon. Look at your face. But think about it, because Dame has played his whole career outside of Milwaukee as the number one.
You're not going to start your best defender?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying projection. I'm not saying this is what I would do. I'm just saying this is what I've seen.
You can't put 240 plus million on the bench.
On the bench.
You can't.
You're
not going to put Dame on the bench.
And look what happened to Memphis. Memphis got rid of all three. They got swept by OKC.
They did.
And Memphis like, get everybody out of here and the coach.
They did. Get them out of here, bro.
I don't know, bro. If it was me, I'd make a decision between Ja and Dame. Maybe start Ja because Dame coming off an injury, help him work himself back and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Avia, Klingon, Kamara, and Jaylen Brown would most definitely be in my vote.
So would you put Kamara before Shaden?
Yes. That's my best defender.
So Shaden comes off the bench.
Defender.
So Shaden comes off the bench. Put Ja, Kamara, Dame, Avia, and Klingon.
You're not gonna have Shaden because any trade that you make,
I'm saying no trades right now. No trades right now. I'm talking about what they got right now. Then you got Shaden come off the bench.
What they got right now is not even a play-in team, even with Ja.
I don't know about that.
Oh, chill out, man. Come on.
In the West, bro, it's not
a play-in this year.
Not even a play-in team.
They made the playoffs this year.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. give me your top 5 teams in the West. As of right now. No, hold up. But I need you to consider this. Consider LeBron does go to Golden State.
Right.
Consider that Jalen Duren probably does end up in LA because then they'll have the money. So give me your top 8 teams in the West.
The same as this year.
Okay, so and what were they?
Trailblazers number 7.
Oklahoma City, Lakers,
Spurs, Nuggets,
Denver,
Rockets,
Nuggets,
Timberwolves,
and
Phoenix,
and Houston. Houston was 5.
Yeah. So the Warriors move up. They get LeBron and AD. Let's assume that.
Mm-hmm.
They got to move up. They finished 10th.
Warriors will be in the mix. The Wolves will be in the mix, but Portland for sure gonna be in the mix.
Because not a play-in team is under 10.
All right, so here's what you have to consider, right? I'm giving you facts, right? So y'all
try to give you facts too.
Y'all said the Trailblazers at 7, right?
Right now, yes.
So here's who was out of it. The Suns,
Right.
The Clippers, the Warriors, the Pelicans, and the Mavs. I already tell you the Mavs are probably gonna be in the play-in. The Warriors, after everything that we just said, are already gonna be in there. The Clippers are not probably
in, bro.
The Clippers are probably not gonna miss the playoffs again.
Kawhi might be gone soon.
Kawhi might be in Toronto,
brother. Right. Okay, but if you trade Kawhi to Toronto, you're still getting Brandon Ingram back. Brandon Ingram was nice with Toronto.
Playing,
bro. The Trailblazers are not a top 8 or 10 team at that with them other teams there.
Well, who they have right now?
Okay. So, all right, let's just consider this, right? Trailblazers at 7, right?
Okay.
But then you got the Warriors. All right, move them down to 8. Then you got the
Clippers. LeBron gonna be a top 5 team.
Okay, the Warriors are gonna be a top 5 team. They'll probably be top 3.
Mate,
okay, so you move them down to 8.
But if Kawhi doesn't do it with the Clippers, does Brandon Ingram come in and make it that big of a change?
No, they're not gonna make.
When you look at what Brandon Ingram did with Toronto, and then he's doing it with a slightly better roster, yes.
They won't make the playoffs.
So
I don't know.
No, I'm getting rid of Kawhi and coming in with Brandon. I don't know.
Okay, now you got the Mavericks fully healthy with Kyrie and Cooper Flag. They're not making the playoffs or the playoffs. So they're lottery pick, but the Blazers aren't.
No.
Oh,
no.
Man. What are we
doing? You just added 2 All-Stars to an already playoff team.
Oh,
and I think Ja's gonna come out. I think Ja's gonna come out like he truly has something to prove.
Okay, what about the Jazz with your man Darren Peterson? How much better?
Oh, he does.
Look at your face.
I like the Jazz, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about them.
Okay, so right now we already have the Trailblazers at 9, and that's only if everything goes right.
I ain't saying they better than the Trailblazers though, bro. A trio of Denny Avdia, Dame, and Ja is gonna be crazy.
Respectfully, you got you got Lauri Markkanen, you got Wes Kessler, which even if they trade one of them, they're gonna get a star back. You got Peterson, you got the other bull,
Triple J.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like they end up being the number 1 option scorer on that Utah team.
So this is what I'm saying. If we get to the end of it, we're basically saying the West, after the top 3 of the
Wild West.
It's wild. That's what we saying.
What we're saying is that the Trailblazers are not making the playoffs.
No, I can't say that.
The Blazers gonna make it, bro. They gonna be straight.
I need somebody to.
I can't say that.
Hey, the Blazers gonna be tough, boy.
I told you when you first told me, I was like, hey, I like it.
That's Dame healthy. When did he miss the playoffs?
And Minnesota.
Dame has missed the playoffs before, I believe.
When Dame was healthy, he missed the playoff, bro. Ed Prime.
So look. So this is what we're looking at. We're gonna move to WNBA because I feel like we got people that's tuning into us when I had this conversation about Caitlin Clark. Now, if we're looking at the Western Conference, it's Thunder, it's OKC, San Antonio, and Denver. Everybody else, the rest of the.
Why you put Denver up there like that?
They were just number 3 last year.
Man, I got you, man. Anyway,
they consistently good. So OKC, San Antonio, and Denver, and the rest of that from 4 to 10, we have no idea.
Dame Lillard has missed the playoffs 3 times in his career.
Prime.
Dame Lillard.
Prime.
I'm gonna look
Dame
that up.
Lillard, has missed the playoffs 3. He was just in his prime, as far as I know.
All right. Well, look, let's get to this conversation. We got folks tuning in to have this conversation because I felt like the thumbnail was gonna get some people to tune in and check this thing out because Caitlin Clark is the household name at this point, man. So we really got to understand. Talk to me about what we got going on right now because we can have a conversation about Caitlin, but you also have Minnesota at number 1 being led by Olivia Miles and what she's doing with that squad without Nafisa Collier. Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas
rookie went back to Russia.
Yes. And so what are we looking at? One, it tripped me out that Minnesota's the number 1, and then we can obviously get to the Caitlin Clark conversation. But what are we seeing right now for the WNBA? And talk to me about the top teams, when you're talking about Minnesota, you're talking about Las Vegas, you're talking about New York, and then don't forget Golden State is making
I
a
don't know
statement
what's
right
going on
now.
with New York.
Number 3.
Golden State making a statement right now. So what are we
Golden
seeing
State.
moving into the Commissioner's Cup tomorrow?
I think that the Aces are gonna win.
Aces
I
over
don't.
Liberty.
Yes, I do believe that the Aces are going to win, especially because they just played them. And after watching New York Liberty play a game, after they started the season, 9 games in?
Yeah.
And they just, what is their, I was watching, who was I watching earlier? I think it was Cynthia Cooper, and she asked that one question: what is their identity?
Great question.
Who's that? Golden State?
New York.
No, New York.
Yeah.
I don't think New York.
I don't know if I got anything on top of my head.
Right now, New York reminds me of a Giannis Antetokounmpo Bucks team. They're just there.
Oh, they're just they may got a championship, bro.
Somebody not playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're not bad. They're not good. They're just there.
No, they got everyone back. Carter's back. Kennedy Carter's back.
You talking about the Budenholzer Bucks
tomorrow?
Huh?
They had it as a 3-point underdog tomorrow.
Who?
Aces in New York.
Vegas. They got Vegas as an underdog.
Wow.
Well, in the last game, they just everyone. I'm telling you, everyone was riding that start to the season for New York City, especially with the new coach. And I just feel as though that once Aces lose like the way they lost, it sucks for any other team after that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just trying to understand.
And having Kennedy Carter come back, and I'm still to this day that I still believe she's unguardable. So it's just like you have an explosive player like Kennedy Carter come off the bench. The Aces, I definitely do think they want their lick back from the last game. And I just think the Aces know who they are. And I think that's going to come down to, in this type of game, knowing who they are, dealing with this type of loss already, and having coming back to your team in full strength. I think that just plays, a part. I mean, I do know it's in Barclays, so maybe the fans play a part to it, but it should be a good game.
The scary thing about the Aces is that 9 times out of 10, you'll be like, man, you got to count this team out. And then it comes down to them playing like a big game, or it comes down to the playoffs, and they just turn into a juggernaut. It's like they coast throughout the season, and then they turn up at the right time. So it's hard to really count them out. But I think the issue with the Liberty is right now
a team with a 4-time MVP out. Like, how do you do that?
Exactly.
Because in many ways, people still consider the Aces just to be a top heavy team.
And I hear it.
Which I think is crazy because like you saw what Dana Evans did in the playoffs.
Comes off the bench.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. But then again, the Aces have a tendency during the season to play down to their competition.
For sure.
And that's the problem.
That's not even a question.
If the Aces decided to play the entire season like they did in the playoffs, they could possibly set a record for wins in the season.
Yeah.
But they don't. Yeah. They don't. Asia is the only one consistently throughout the season who will turn up. Then you might have Jackie, who might have like a couple games off. I know Jackie had like a loss during the season. The wild card is always
Jackie's
Chelsea.
Been on a tear since that for her start.
Yeah. The wild card is always
Jackie's
Chelsea.
been on a tear since her back first 3 games. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't count the Aces out at any time, especially when they play in the Liberty, because they, after watching that documentary, they always want they get back with the Liberty. But I think I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I think after this season, I think Breonna Stewart probably leaves New York.
I'm not mad at that. Where'd she go though?
I just feel as though the bringing in a new coach, having so many like, oh, this is gonna work, and then if it doesn't work, what do you do?
Yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Jew, I have a question for you though.
Oh, here we go.
What is working so well for the Valkyries?
Defense. But I really hate watching their offense sometimes. They locking up on defense, man. I was just looking at them, but they need somebody. I don't know what it is. It's like they got like one ball handler and everybody else be so playing hot potato with the ball, trying to get it out. Like even yesterday when they made an inbound pass, the girl like scared to dribble the ball, and as soon as she put it down, she almost lost it. They had to throw it up ahead to front court. They just missing like legit ball handler.
Bunnies.
Yeah. Brianna will be.
Hey, Veronica playing though.
Yeah,
Brianna.
But they play defense and they get after it for the entire game.
Yeah,
like somebody gonna be on you, and
you know who I like
from
the Valkyries? Caitlin Chen. When she comes in that game, she brings energy. She brings buckets. She brings defense. Caitlin Chen off the bat, she just changed the game every time she gets in the game for them. I mean, and Gabby Williams, if any team won a pickup, a trade, it was Gabby Williams to the Valkyries. She just looks so comfortable. She'll pick your pocket. And when she went off in that fourth quarter, it was Gabby Williams looked so comfortable with the Valks.
Somebody asked me a couple days ago about her NBA player comparison because they were trying to learn the game, and I was like, she's Jimmy Butler to me. Gabby can literally be the best player on the court at any given time, or she can lack off and then she'll just play defense the entire game, and that's where she makes her mark. I think Gabby Williams is an incredible player.
Agreed. Don't disagree with you on that one, bro. All right. Let's have the conversation, people. Let's have this conversation that people were talking about. It's in the thumbnail. We got 54 people in here watching right now. I want to have this conversation. Ju, I want to let you start it because you seem to be the one that's on the other side of it. And I think you had I really think your opinion is what kind of sparked the conversation. So first, I'm gonna let you start it, and then we'll kind of get into it, and we can kind of share how we feel. But what do you think? Your argument was that Caitlin Clark, she's being targeted right now. She leads the league in flagrant fouls against her. And so what is that about? What are we looking at? What do we see from the other players in the WNBA, and as well as and when you have the conversation, I want you to speak to all of it. Speak to the court, speak to the fan base, speak to other players, to whatever it looks like. But yeah, go ahead, start it up.
So I'm in the same position that I was for the last couple of years, bro. I think it's a clear disdain for Caitlin Clark. And that's not her as the person. I don't think the players necessarily, well, I can't even say that honestly. I think it is a lot of players that just absolutely hate her. Let's just start there. Whether or not she did something to them that warranted it, I don't know. But I think they also hate what followed her to the game in the last few years. Definitely the fans. So I give people, when people say that and they're like, Caitlin Clark's fans, it is a fan base that's tough to tolerate. And then you add in, her teammates' fan base because she cool.
That she got.
Yeah. Because she cool with her, and then you add in the teammates' fan base, and it's just no place for that type of stuff in the game. But if we just talking strictly basketball, bro, she is most definitely being targeted, man. No, they don't play as hard and they don't foul as hard until they play Caitlin Clark. No, it's always like it's from tip off to the end of the game, man. And it's like bullying, man. And I wish that she would just, I don't know, get in the gym, lift some weights, get your handles together. Because you know who they don't do like that? Olivia Miles.
Exactly.
Because she can dribble the ball. She got it on the screen. They're not doing Paige like that. Be it because they probably like her and they rolled a red carpet out for her. That's my opinion. But she also got handles, bro. And when you add in the fact that you don't have the best handles, they're gonna push up on you. They're gonna nudge you a little bit more. I just think it's clear, bro. I think it's clear that players don't like her. They don't like what she brought to the game. Yeah, they don't like the fans that she brought to the game. And then they may not like how she get treated or whatever. But when people say that, I don't understand how she's getting treated. She getting beat up. She getting hurt every year. So help me understand, man. Please Help me understand. And then you have on one side, like you have to acknowledge that she did bring attention to the WNBA, bro. You have to acknowledge that. But anytime somebody mentions it, it's like, oh, it's just because of her and Angel. And vice versa. So I'm saying that and vice versa. When people talk about Angel, they say it's because she got into it with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
But you have to acknowledge, bro, both of them brought a fan base with them that was not watching the WNBA prior to them coming in. And I just don't like the discredit that really Angel or Caitlin Clark gets from the other side. You can be a fan of basketball, man, and say, yeah, she brought a fan base. We appreciate that. But instead, you get players when she coming in as a rookie, you get players that's telling her, oh, get ready, get ready. It's going to be a tough road for you. But then when you talk about the people that you like, you say nothing of the sort. And this is somebody that came in her first year, made first team all WNBA. So I'm not understanding it, man. And I need help understanding it. And it may be because how I look at basketball, bro. I'm not looking at basketball as a race factor. I'm just looking at the basketball game.
Yeah.
And that's all. And I'm seeing the players like have a different type of intensity than they did the night before or 2 nights before. Now it's rah-rah and you're ready to play defense the whole entire game. Ryan Howard. I love her though. She a baller. But I think she brings a different level of smoke. And it might be warranted. I don't know if Angel was my teammate and Angel might be saying something to me and I'm checking her, I'm gonna be up in her too.
Agreed.
But I do think, man, it's just they see her and they see like they start licking their chops, bro.
Yeah. Now, is the response different? And then seeing will be ready to respond. Is the response different? I noticed in there you said, hey, maybe you need to get your handles a little bit better, cut down on the turnovers, get in the gym a little bit. Like, does that response? Let's say she does that, and now instead of these targeted, these hard fouls, she's responding with wins, or just getting out of that. Not turnovers are down, whatever you want to call it. Is there an immediate shift if she does what you're saying, what you're suggesting she should do in kind of this interim?
Yes, and see or me?
No, you.
Oh, for sure. If you get your handles together, bro, can't nobody push up on you like that. You're gonna go right by it. Nobody's pushing up on Paige, and nobody's pushing up on Olivia like that because they're gonna get dropped when she go behind the back, or when Paige do that little joint behind the back between the legs and split the double team.
Yeah, that was nice. I saw it a couple days ago. All right, see, Will, who won it first?
Ladies first.
See, go first.
I'm gonna go first.
All right.
How many years do we have to keep giving people flowers for one, and for two? I'm not gonna sit here and say, and this is somebody that sits in rooms with players, now courts on them, post game with them, pre-game with them, see them walking with their tunnel fits.
Talk your stuff.
I'm speaking for being in those rooms.
Yeah.
But I've never heard someone say that I hate Caitlin Clark ever. I've heard players talk about how she brought eyes. That's always said. No one's not ever said that Caitlin did not bring eyes, that Aju did not bring eyes to the game. No one's ever said that. So who those people saying that, I don't know, because I hear it all the time. But let's not get it twisted. Things like chartered flights and all that other stuff was already in the works before Caitlin Clark became into the league. So let's point that out, because people forget to go what's happening before she came to the league. All that stuff was already in the works before she came into league. And if you want me to post up an interview with the commissioner, Kathy, I can pull out the archive to when I recorded it, when she was talking about the chartered flights when Caitlin was still in college. So that's one thing I would like to get off the topic. And two, the hard fouls, I feel like people only see when it's on Caitlin. And that's just my honest opinion, because I could have sworn the other day that Paige got hit in the face with an elbow. Face was bleeding. Nothing was called. Nothing was reviewed. What she do? Get back up, go get a bucket, and get back on the other end. Last year she was slinky. How much muscle you see her put on? But the thing that I hate is because when I'm sitting courtside at these games, you hear
15
things from somebody antagonizing, talking their smack, doing what they do. But then when somebody responds, and I'm not talking about the dirty play that Kennedy Carter did. No, I'm not saying that is right. I'm not talking about that because I always said that was a cheap shot. I'm talking about when it's a push off or the fouls are not being called. There's a lot of things that, as a basketball player, you want to talk it, I'm going to give it to you. Greats like Sue Bird said she got to get her handles right and she got to learn to play defense or they're going to come at you regardless because that's the position. And if you know that she's not going to play defense and you know her handles are not that great, you're going to come at her. Why? Because it's a game and you're trying to win.
I would come at her.
I can't say that. I can say that, oh, yeah, I hate her. I've never heard anybody say that. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm in these players' mind. I'm not in that. But I ask everybody to watch the game without the high praise that you have for her and then see the difference. And that's all I have to say.
All right. Also, Bob, we'll talk to him. What are you feeling and what this, because this Caitlin Clark thing to me has been, I won't say blown out of proportion. Now, getting targeted and getting hit, the flagrant fouls is absolutely crazy. I looked up the numbers. She does lead since 2024 and entering the league. She does lead with 10. I want to say it's 10 against that are that she has been flagrantly fouled. So my question, honestly, like, are we, besides Drew's recommendations, get some better handles, get some weight on, put some muscle on, and then you can respond properly. Like, what are we saying? Where's your head at on this?
Do we know what those fouls was though? Do you know what those fouls was? Like, were they ones like to the head, and because they get to the head, you automatically get a flagrant, or was they a cheap shot? What Kennedy Carter did? So when you find that out, Drew, let me know, okay?
Not all swipe by Angel Reese. One of them was the check by Kennedy Carter. The other one was the check by Angel Reese's teammate, the Shields, as she was going on a fast break from behind. A few of them have been the closeout, though. I'll give you that.
Landing spot, yeah.
Few of them have been.
That's all I just want to say. I don't want to, not for you or not for us. I'm saying it for everybody out there, the people watching. Let's know that some of them are called for a reason. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry, Will, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to put that out.
I think if you tell a parent that their child is being hit multiple times, whether they're being hit or not, I think it's going to be a heightened sense to make sure that you take care of them even more. I think that's what we're seeing in this situation. I want to start by saying I think Caitlin Clark is a great basketball player. I don't think she's a top 5 or top 10 player for various reasons right now. She's a great volume shooter. But
the dream will bounce back, Curtis. Yes.
But respectfully, outside of that, the assists are great, but when you're turning the ball over just as much, it kind of pushes the assists out. She doesn't play defense. She does foul bait a lot, and you can see that in a lot of what she does on the court with the flailing and going around. I want to mention a couple things that you was talking about. He talked about Ryan Howard. For the casual basketball fan that does not know, Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard go back to college in the NCAA tournament where they had 2 games against each other, and they went 1-1. One game, Iowa outmatched Kentucky, and Caitlin outplayed Ryan. And then the other one, I believe Kentucky actually beat Iowa, and Ryan played great. So there's that. When we go back and we talk about popularity and things like that, everybody know, like, I have a degree in communications. I work in social media, so I do stuff like this all the time. Before that game between Angel and Caitlin, Angel had roughly 500,000 followers, was known as the Bayou Barbie, and was highly popular. It had NIL deals. Caitlin had 200,000.
Hey,
after that game,
shout out to you for saying the right number, because somebody that get paid a heck of a lot more than we do says 2 million followers. So I appreciate that. Go ahead.
I'm only going to give you facts. After that, Caitlin,
I'm not sure, Curtis.
Now here's where the uncomfortable conversation comes in, right? And it's not fully on Caitlin, but eventually it does get to Caitlin.
For sure.
Middle America white fans saw this as an opportunity, almost as a dog whistle, to turn her into the Great White Hope. It became, Angel is a thug, Caitlyn is this. You can almost take it back to Miami and Notre Dame back in the 80s with the convicts versus that game there. In media and sports, this is what's happening. So now you're seeing it happen in the WNBA, and Kathy Engelbert has been highly guilty of it. They've gotten on her since Caitlyn has been in the league about how other players are being treated. Unfortunately, whether you believe it or not, the WNBA is a league filled with Black women, Black successful women, which over the past 10 years, I'm not going to say a reason why, but we know the reason why, Black women have been completely attacked. So this is another attack on it. So when you look at the WNBA and now you're looking at these calls and you look at this call that just happened with AT, this is another example. Because truth be told, was it a hard foul? Yes. But let's also be honest, when you look at the foul, if you freeze frame it, it looks like
emotion. Yeah.
It looks like AT is punching her in the throat.
That picture was perfect.
In real time, AT was trying to get up, didn't pay her no mind. AT is one of the most physical players in the league. That's who
if not the most physical.
They both got up, they went about their way. The reason why it makes it look so bad is because now you set a precedent. Because this wasn't a big deal until after the game when media and everybody else made a big deal about it. Then you took a game check from AT and you did that. If the refs would have called the game how they should have been calling it, because let's not sugarcoat it, the refs have been horrible this year. It's not just been with Caitlyn's games. Then we wouldn't have had this issue. But now you set a precedent where you're coddling her even more in a league full of players that you've been telling this is the Great White Hope who's came in, who's given us everything we had, even though the WNBPA, I didn't want to say men. Even though
we're gonna let you find it, brother. We're gonna let you find it.
I appreciate it. Even though they had worked this deal out before. So one of the big for my hip hop fans, it's Macklemore. Kendrick clearly should have won that Grammy that year, but they gave it to Macklemore and they made it seem like Macklemore was the great hip hop host. But what happens when you put Macklemore in a cipher with some of the great people out there, he's going to falter. So when you put Caitlin Clark up there with the likes of Breonna Stewart, Asia Wilson, she's not going to look like the steam like you've been depicting her.
Keep having that conversation.
Wait, what'd you say?
She done gave them 30 before too.
Okay, she done gave them 30 before, but let's talk about championships. Let's talk about who these players all up because you want to talk. If you mentioned it, let's talk about championships. Let's talk about because at the same token, we've seen James Harden give LeBron or who else 40, and then when it comes time to playoffs, the ball disappear and he don't play defense. It's the same thing. So the thing is, right? You have casual middle America fans who have never watched this game before, who, yes, they finally have somebody who looks like them. They come in, and now she's the greatest thing of all time because a lot of times middle America is what dictates it. I mean, for God's sakes, in politics, the Iowa caucus takes place, and that's what apparently depicts everything of how votes are going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be realistic about this. Is Caitlyn a great player? Yes. She's not the face of the league. The face of the league is the 4-time MVP, Asia Wilson. Is she the most marketable player in the league right now? Possibly. That poster everybody's complaining about, if you did your research, you would know this wasn't a WNBA thing. This was a licensing thing. And Caitlin Clark likeness cannot be put on specific things that are paid for merchandise unless her team okays it. So they dog whistled that. And now all of a sudden, everybody hates Caitlin Clark. Kathy Engelbert is literally making rules as she goes along to make sure Caitlin is comfortable. You're talking about the physicality. And I heard the dumbest thing ever. And I'm going to let y'all get back to it. But I heard the dumbest thing ever. People were like, oh, you know, if the WNBA doesn't want to treat Caitlin how she should be treated, she should go play in Europe. Hey, stupid.
I've seen
the European League is just as physical. They're going to punch her in the face, and she's not going to get those calls. So you do not watch basketball. I implore you, if you're going to be a Caitlin Clark fan, do your research. Do not come into the game disrespecting.
You have to.
Do not be sitting there talking about these great. Somebody said, oh, Diana Taurasi is a hater. Let me tell you something. Diana Taurasi is a white woman. Give you buckets on a daily basis. Does not care. Will punch you in the face, pick you up.
He's a hater, though, bro. He hated, though, bro. Initially, she
did not hate. She told.
Bro, yes, she did. On national TV, she hated because she did the same. Hold on. She said they asked her the same thing about Paige a year later, and she did not say that, bro.
Brother, because you have to take into account. I'm gonna answer the question. You have to take into account two things. Number one, Paige Beckers is built for that playing at UConn, and that's Diana. That's Diana, little homie.
Yeah,
that she played at UConn. And number two, if we're honest about it, everything that she said, she was right. She was right. Everything that Diana said about Caitlyn and the struggles that she was going to have, including Sue, she was right. Everything that Cheryl said, she was right.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that. She was right. She made all the NBA first team, bro. She was wrong.
Champ, I ain't interrupt you.
Go ahead. My bad.
These WNBA greats were right, and y'all called them haters for it, for being analysts and telling the truth, because now that's what it is, because you're so accustomed to Stephen A. Smith coming on the screen and telling you lies. You're so accustomed to Kendrick Perkins coming on the screen and telling you lies that when somebody is giving you the truth, they're telling you she's a great player, but she has to do this.
Bro,
you don't want to do it. So it's a constant dog whistle. They have turned Caitlin Clark's name into a dog whistle of negativity and racism, and unfortunately, she's playing into it. Her teammates have played into it, and the Indiana Fever fan base have also played into it, which is caused the entire issue. So until this gets fixed, it's going to
maybe you should do this thing when she grabs a girl's neck.
And you also have to consider the fact
she did lock her fingers.
They have created a bigger problem by giving AT that suspicion, because if you look around the league and you look at the responses, now you've caused an issue, because you know what? Now she probably does have that target on her back. But the target on her back has nothing to do with racism. It has to do with, we finna show this girl exactly what it is. We're gonna show.
But they don't do that to everybody, though.
Hold up. We're gonna show Kathy what it is, because Kathy keep putting that white knight on for her. And for God's sake, stop mentioning Angel when you mention Caitlyn, because they play two different positions. If you're gonna talk about somebody, compare.
Did you see Gabriella Hawkins? Welcome to the W moment on BG. Did you see that? Welcome to the W moment.
Yeah.
And what BG do? Look at it and walk away.
Moment versus moments. Caitlyn still getting her welcome to the WNBA 3 years later. So that's all I'm saying, bro.
But this is why I said it. That's why I extinguished the fouls. Because everyone was not this cheap shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not right, because sometimes even on other players, we're like, that should never been a flavor too, because it's literally.
It's been a lot of them, though. It's been a lot of.
I'm gonna say
there's a lot of them that don't even be called on other players too, and I'm not necessarily blaming her. That's not her fault. But like Will said, the refs have a major problem to do with it. Know the team, know the history. Ka has a T-shirt with Sophie Cunningham on it.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be uncomfortable when I say this, but I mean it. These Caitlin Clark fans can leave.
Oh, they get on my nerves
because you're not a fan. You're not a fan. You're using this to push.
Like, you don't have to tear somebody else down to be.
You're using racism to tear these black women apart. You're putting this young lady in a position where she has to defend herself, and she probably has never defended herself again, which her team probably needs to take a hold of that. And you're putting a league that's having exciting growth and just overall excitement, because the league right now, you can ask 5 to 7 men out here who actually watch both leagues, and they'll tell you the WNBA is more exciting than the NBA. But you're taking away from that, because every time somebody has a great game, you're mentioning Caitlyn. Every time somebody has a bad game, you're mentioning Caitlyn. It's not the issue. It's not Caitlyn. The issue is not white women, because before that, Sabrina Ionescu was getting it if you was actually watching the games, and she was getting beat down. The reason Paige
don't agree to that, bro. Y'all have to distinguish this, man. Nobody has been getting it like her, though, bro. Come on, man. Can y'all admit that, bro?
Do you know why you feel nobody's been getting it like her?
Why?
Because you didn't really watch the WNBA before.
Oh, you're telling me that she that one or more people got this type of treatment?
Please go watch the game from back in the day.
You're telling me that,
brother. When
I'm
I tell you before Caitlin Clark was in the league, Sabrina Ionescu was getting it on a random basis.
Like this, bro.
You again, you're not listening because you're hearing what you want to hear. You all feel this way because you're paying attention to Caitlin and you didn't watch the game before this.
Bro, but I'm paying attention to the whole league.
Listen to what I'm saying, and I understand what you're saying. The WNBA is a physical,
bro.
The WNBA is a physical league. When you are showing all 36, 40 games of the Fever every night, you're not showing any other games.
Bro, I watch it all though.
See are her getting hit or her flailing her arms around.
I think it's a very physical league, but I think they turn it up a notch when she gets on the court, bro.
Ain't nobody.
I'm watching all of them.
If we
I don't disagree with that.
If we keeping it above,
They turn it up a whole notch.
When you go to your game, sit courtside so you can hear and see the things that she does that antagonize these people to come at her. Because if I was on a basketball court, I probably would have beat her up already. Because I'm telling you,
everybody do that.
If I could say,
you act like they're just going up to her and just pushing her. No, I'm talking. But people are more physical with her.
Yes.
When people are more physical, you act like she's just standing there hooping and she's not saying anything. Well, exactly. What does that have to do with it? Because on this show, I'm a lesbian. So what does that have to do with anything, sir?
Hold on, see, turn
Harrison, man.
Bro, why you keep showing this man comments?
I agree, man.
I just want to say this, right?
Well, then say something. Don't be shy. Comment and don't be like, I don't hold that. That don't have nothing to do with it. Say what you want. Speak to your fans. No, she doesn't. She capoed you. She did not.
Yes,
when that happened with Dejanay when that happened with Dejanay on the other side, when Coach White was Alyssa's coach, where she said the same thing about Alyssa post game, because that's what a coach is supposed to do.
Right.
You should have kept. No, we don't tolerate that type of stuff. No, to my fans that threaten Black women, use race. I don't want you as a fan.
You can't make her say it how you want to say it. See, no, you can't.
Yeah, but you're not addressing the racism fact. Or you keep saying
why do we have to do that when they don't even like her?
How you gonna? They told you that. They told you that they don't like her.
Man, see, come on, man.
No, I'm not going to do that. I go there. After these fans don't even go to a basketball game unless it's in Indiana.
They don't fool. They don't fool.
If that's what you do.
If I'm being honest, I think that even the ones on her team right now, I ain't saying they don't like her. I'm saying they just don't want to be in the situation. I think Mitchell leaving soon.
Do you realize that Caitlin's first season, AD, after being Rookie of the Year, had to delete her Twitter and go talk to the Fever people because she was being harassed by the Caitlin Clark fan base? So the one thing that you need to understand is this, right? At the end of the day, yeah, you can say Caitlin doesn't have to speak up, Caitlin doesn't have to do this. But one example people keep using is Larry Bird. You can either use your voice to fix the issue and be a part of the solution, or you can be quiet and allow the dog whistle to continue to go on, especially when you got people like Sophie Cunningham out here saying that she's speaking for her and she's doing this. Nobody's singling Caitlin out for being a white woman. We know this because there's white women in the league. But if you want to dislike somebody, you're going to dislike Marina Mabry because of how she is with people. So it has nothing to do with that. The physicality in the league is exactly what it is. Nobody's singling
upon everyone.
Nobody's doing like that. To push those agendas is disappointing. It's not acceptable. Treating every single woman in this league with the same amount of respect, I think, is just a basic human thing that everybody should do.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm understanding, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
No, that's addressing the racism towards Black women that they comment on her stuff.
Yes,
that says all women. That says all women.
That she should address his fans, and she did.
I said Black women.
Black women.
Well, I think what you're asking for.
You can't address all women. All women.
Here's the reality of the situation, man. Here's the reality of the situation. She doesn't owe black women anything. Black women don't owe her anything.
Yeah, but it's our black fans.
Is what I'm saying. Would it be nice if she came out and said that? For sure.
Yes, absolutely.
She's not
yes,
but she doesn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
It's not about because she spoke up at the Epsies. It's not about us. It's not like we asked Paige to do that. Paige did it because she thought it was the right thing to do. That's the difference. We didn't ask Paige to do anything. Paige felt like the black women are being targeted, and she felt it was her duty to say something. We didn't ask Paige to do anything. If we
didn't say that, y'all would still love her the same way.
No.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
When you go to a cross-eyed game and you sit and you hear the things that you hear, then you come and talk to me, because people act like she just sits there and she's act like these little princess that she don't talk smack or anything. When somebody says something to her, she want to cry like a little baby.
Everybody talks smack in basketball.
Exactly. So why should it be any different for her?
That doesn't mean you go and try to take them out of the game.
No, all right. So you said 10 fouls. How many of them were 10 fouls? Julius, 10 fouls. How many of them were actually cheap shots? Please let that out there, because we have to let the Caitlin fans know.
I'll let you count them when I send you this collage. Show me another player with a collage of flagrant fouls.
I am. I'm going to go do my research, and I am.
In 2 years.
No, we're not talking about 2 years. We got to talk about the league. No, we can't talk. We have to talk about how physical the league was, regardless. So you can see that they only started to call things 2 years ago.
The league is very physical. They turn it up a complete another notch.
The league is very physical, and then the whistles change when they play the fever, and you don't want to see that.
But can we?
I can agree with that, though.
I think a lot of
what y'all won't agree with nothing. It's like.
I
can't say that she's targeted. I can't say that. To say that she's targeted, that these women are targeting her, is crazy. It's crazy.
I think it's very. I think it's very
abuse,
hard not to say
a bully. Yeah, cause stop.
You gotta.
That's the case. Sophie's a bully.
Is she not getting fouled harder than other players? Or can we agree on that?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Because you can look at the likes. Coach Carl literally just spoke about how Angel's being officiated against and how she's being hit, and we're not getting the same thing. We're not getting the same issues that we were getting before. I just think it's unrealistic. If I'm watching somebody on a daily basis, I'm gonna notice everything that happens to them. But if I pay attention to everything that's going on,
years, I think if we look at stats, you gotta see that.
But respectfully, you're asking us to look at flagrants based off of a league that's literally reffing her in a different way. They just suspended somebody after a game because media called for it. So that's never so the thing. So the thing with that is the whole thing about the refs and the flagrant thing is like the whole thing when they used to talk about Michael Jordan, about how Michael Jordan got ref differently. You're golden goose. You want to make sure that they're taken care of in a certain way. And we've seen Kathy literally say things on a consistent basis that tells you that Caitlin is her golden goose. And we know that these refs are calling games in a different way.
So let's say that. Let's keep that.
Before you say that, I want to say this, right? MTMV Sports covers the Atlanta Dream on a consistent basis. Out of all the games, I want you to not only take a look at the number of ticky-tack fouls that have been called on Asia, the technicals that are being called on Asia. Look at how the officiating is being called on Asia in comparison to Caitlin. Hold up. My bad. Not Asia, Angel. I was thinking about my baby. Hi, baby.
But she don't get calls either. She be having face bleeds, nose bleeds. She don't get calls either. She gets beat.
Exactly. So, like, we have to take these things into account. Until we call a spade, this Caitlin Clark issue is going to continue to happen, and it's going to mar a great career that she's going to have, because we are not calling it what it is, and we keep sugarcoating.
I think you said a whole lot. I think C said a whole lot. I think Drew said a whole lot. I think
you just said nothing.
I'll let y'all have it. I think even in your argument, you spoke to the reason why she would be targeted from the other WNBA players in the league. If she is the golden goose, if Kathy is, she is this, she is that, we have to protect her. I'm going after her too. Because as you look at it because in your argument, you're literally giving a reason why she would be targeted. And I think that's the part that we're missing. And I think even when you said it, I'm not even sure that you attributed to that. But
I can't
say that because I'm gonna start recording every single game that I go to because I go to every single game. I see every team in the league at Mohegan, and I'm gonna record every foul on these players that you guys don't talk about, that the refs do not call, and we're gonna talk about that people get targeted. They just don't get the calls. Not targeted, but they get hard fouled. They just don't get the calls. So in those calls, I'm just gonna show it to you. And every time we have a foul, I'm gonna send it to you, Jew. So then you can tell me if this deserves a flagrant.
You're gonna show me a broad spectrum. I'm talking about one person every night.
It's not
every night. It's not every night. That's the thing. See, these are the words that people get on here and say: abuse, bully, getting beat up.
But it's not that. It's not every single night. My bad. Majority of nights, she definitely getting smoked.
It is not. It's not abuse, right? Look, you said I didn't say nothing. Let me speak on it. I have listened to all three of y'all, and I didn't even come on here thinking I was going to agree somehow with you after our conversation in the text. But you guys are giving reasons of why the league and WNBA players who have been there, who have done the work, who have been elite before Caitlin got to the league, and giving reasons of why they would go harder on her than anybody else over the last 2 years.
You didn't listen to the conversation then.
I heard exactly what you said.
So respectfully, I get what you're saying, but respectfully, here's the thing, right? If I'm telling you the reason why they would target her, I'm telling you the reason why they would target her because this was created by them to cause the issue. If you we're all on this show, right? So let's say Rick come on here and Rick is like, you know what? I'm finna give C everything, and y'all ain't finna get nothing else. Yeah, because C is the golden goose, right? But then there's certain shows where C don't show up, but C's still getting all the praise for it. Eventually, we're all gonna feel like, you know what? Maybe we should give C that animosity because that's what it is. Hold on. But it's not.
You're proving the point.
Wait. Listen to what I'm saying. But
if C got us to the national stage, I'll shut up. And I'll say thank you, C.
Brother.
No, let's tell you what I would do.
No, I'm absolutely not. You know why? Because respectfully, C knows I'm gonna feel like I'm just as good and I deserve it just as much. But the difference between C and Caitlin is C gonna come in and C is gonna nip it in the bud. C's gonna nip it in the bud. But you're in the league. Hold up. You're in a league where you have like middle-aged white men coming on and telling you that Caitlin Clark is a much better player in year 2 than Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper combined.
We're just fools, though, bro.
We know
you gotta separate fools from the
brother. I love you to death, and I'm telling you this right now. You are part of the cause of the animosity.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
You don't even see why you are.
I'm not part of it at all. I just watch basketball and say what I see. I'm not on the sideline. You are the same. Drew, I love you. But I've said this so I was blue in the face. You are the same man who sat up here and said, I don't believe in Paige Beckers. National Player of the Year, Paige Beckers. National Champion, Paige Beckers. I don't have a right to say, I don't think. Wait. I don't have a right to say, I don't think she's going to be as good in the W and be wrong.
How can you justify? No. How? But you never justified.
But he was wrong. He said he was wrong.
No, you're missing the point. It wasn't because he simply liked Paige. It was because the conversation started to come up that Paige was going to be better than Caitlin.
I mean, the fact still remains Paige is the first team all W.
Drew wasn't the only person to do it. Paige started getting the hate in last year's tournament because from Caitlin.
She got second team, yeah.
So let's not do this. I'm gonna tell all y'all this, man. Stop throwing rocks in there, holding your hand, Joe.
I'm not holding. I say it. I stand on what I say, bro.
Just don't say it at all. But don't look me in the face and tell me it's a duck.
Bro, you just told the world that Caitlin Clark isn't a top 10 player. Let's not talk about what people say. Yes,
she's not a top 10 player.
She is a first team WNBA player. That is by definition a top 10 player.
I'm gonna kill that off right now. Is Rudy Gobert one of the greatest defensive players of all time?
Stop that right now.
No, he's not, Julius. And you know he's not. No. Go to the next segment, dog. We done. Go to the next segment, dog. We done. Hey, this is the same man who literally said on this show he don't care about facts. Go to the next segment, dog. He's not taking it seriously, bro, and I'm not going to talk to him about it.
What Clay Thompson said?
Go to the next segment, champ. We done here, bro.
Hey, Nick said the same thing. I got it. Okay. This.
Oh wow, bro.
I don't even think we need to go to the next segment because it's just gonna be open run.
Yeah.
But if you want to definitely go to this, I think we've had great conversation. Make sure you follow us on everything at 494 Podcast here on MTMV Sports. To go out, since we won't do the open run, this has been a very spirited conversation. I think the WNBA is in a good place where it's going, the stars that it has, and the people that are going to be playing and moving this league forward. It's in a great place. You got stars coming from.
I can't wait to
still
future
well.
too.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
My girl's coming in the league. I cannot wait.
You said 3 days, right? 11 days.
Yeah.
11 days, see?
Oh, my day's coming in 11 days, but I'm talking about when my girl comes into the W, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to have generational talent.
She's going to get
no way.
All right,
No,
so
she
let
ain't.
me figure this out. So give me because you said I need the 10. I think the fans need the 10.
I'm not giving y'all anything, bro. Y'all just told me.
You said she's not top 10.
Bro,
Who's your 10?
I'm not giving you anything, bro.
Hey.
We're on the show lying.
Put that comment up from Nicholas with the top 15, bro. Put that comment up from Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas, brother. Show me another player. Hold on. Show me another player that's top 5 in scoring and the lead assist getter in the league that's not top 10 in the league.
Oh, you ain't going to mention them turnovers, though, are you?
Let me touch the turnovers. Because Olivia Miles, the last few games, had 5 turnovers and 6 turnovers. Nobody says a word.
Can I ask you a question?
Nobody. When you have the ball as much as they have it,
wait.
Luka Doncic leads the league in turnovers.
Where are we talking about Olivia Miles? We were talking about your great white.
I'm just prepared.
Where are we talking about Olivia? No, because you brought it here. Were we talking about
that state fair this weekend, though?
Brother, were we talking about Olivia Miles? Were we talking about
We're talking about
okay. All right,
just put it in perspective. That's all. We praise one and we hate the other, right?
If Will's not gonna give us your top 10, Drew, and put where's Caitlin?
Brother, let me say something. This man
we're good. You said you don't want to get another.
One of the top defensive players of all time.
He got 4 of them, bro.
I love you, but I don't care about his opinion for the rest of the show. Bro.
He got 4 of them. Go ahead, Drew. It'd be different if he had 1. He got 4.
Hey man, shut up talking, man. He ain't deserve nothing.
He got 4, bro.
Shut up talking, man. Your hat sucks.
He got 4. He got 4. If you don't like scripture, that's on you, brother. That ain't on me. That's your
I ain't say. See, look, you saying Julius. I ain't saying nothing about the scripture. Yeah. I said your hat sucks. I could be talking about the color. I could be talking about the fact that it's sitting on your head.
That's scripture.
All right, well, Austin 3:16 says, never mind.
You know what I need from your girl? I need a night from your girl, like Marina Money Maybray, okay? When she broke that 53? Record, I need Caitlin Clark to come out there and give me 53.
You're not going to
efficiently.
She got to get 53. She a passer. She a
zero turnovers.
Caitlin shoots 29%.
Wait, you heard Jew? 0 turnovers too. She had 0 turnovers that night.
That's crazy.
You know I'm trolling you now.
29% from 3, and she has
her points per game still not higher than Caitlin's, and she scored 53. What are we talking?
Give me top 10.
I just said I wanted to see the night.
Let's go, Drew. Top 10.
Man, bro, why we at number 6 right now, bro? That's all that matters.
She at number 6.
Yeah, number 6 for me right now.
Who your 5?
And by the end of the season, she gonna make it into the top 5, bro. Asia, Y'all wild, man.
Asia, Brianna Stewart.
Dylan.
Put Stewie up there.
Facts.
I don't know. She might be in the 5 because I think I'm knocking Kelsey Plum down now. She ain't been doing too much. She been 5 lately.
She's
Get
hurt.
Yo, that matters. Are we counting fee?
Not right now.
Hey, man.
Brother. No.
Caitlin, Paige, Olivia Miles. In that order.
There's your point guards?
Yes.
Anybody? See? You agree with the 3?
I didn't. What you say? You said Asia.
Asia Bree.
You said Asia.
Caitlin Page. Yep. Caitlin Page.
Caitlin at 3.
Olivia Miles. Absolutely. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
We'll double down on it. See what you got.
It's just in the league right now, right?
And if the Fever would go get her the right players, I think they did good with drafting Raven Johnson because she played defense. But they need something else on their wing, man. That's not Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham. In my opinion.
What's up with Lexi?
I don't know. She ain't been playing too much lately. I don't know.
It's a fair question.
In the top 10, Rick.
Dang, what?
Yeah, top 10.
After those 3,
I already told you. I told you the problem. I
least
told you the problem with Atlanta.
Are we talking about point guards? Or are we talking about just every player?
I'm talking about every player right now.
Okay.
Maybe 15 for Canada. Because other girls better.
See, go ahead.
I have Asia, Brianna Stewart, Jackie Young, Paige, Olivia Miles.
This is crazy. I love it. Where Alyssa at? I ain't hear you say 18.
I didn't. You told me top 5. He said 5. He said 5.
Oh, you got Olivia
He
better
said
than 18?
5.
Yeah, we said
Huh?
5.
You got Olivia better than 18.
Right now.
In this moment, as of June 29th, right now, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Not all time, no.
Yeah.
You make Will mad, no.
You think? Are you saying overrated?
Hey, he about to type it up. Go ahead, Will. You gotta do it now. 5, bro.
I'm not, bro.
I will say this though.
5.
It's easier to play on that Aces team.
I'm not giving you up.
But Jackie Young, but you see how she started the season. You started the season. Jackie's been hooping.
I'm not giving y'all the rest of my time, bro. I'm taking my time.
You reclaiming your time, man.
Man, he's such a Rudy hater. Bro.
We're done with this, bro. Y'all, if I didn't
Bro,
love
you
y'all,
gotta think what you said though. You said one of.
brother. If I didn't love y'all,
Oh, look at my girl. Oh, sorry, guys.
hey, wrap the show up, man.
Is he a defensive grade, bro? Go ahead.
Wrap the show up, man. You ain't getting nothing else out of me in the show, bro. Wrap it up, dog.
Fold the thing, bro. He got 4. Go ahead, Drew. Throw it up, bro. You got 4.
Your fingers look like chicken nuggets. Get them off.
ABW man, bro. Hey, you know what it is, man? It's the Fun 94 podcast on MTV.
I ain't coming back next week, man.
I'm gonna show you when Paige gets hard fouled on Thursday.
Mr. Teddy.
I'd rather go on first take, bro.
Sports
Brittany
talk.
You know what? That's you can go Rick Ferguson. He said he'll rather go on first take.
At least on first take, I know they're not gonna lie to me, bro.
Rick said.
Even they might lie to you.
Hey, bro. I'd rather sit in the car with Kendrick Perkins while he eat ketchup, bro. I'm not coming back next week, man. We're done. We are done, bro. We are done.
My girl's coming back, yo. I cannot wait for college season. My girl's about to come back. It's over in this. What?
I
can't wait.
Back, bro.
We know what you're trying to say. Rick.
I know what you were talking about overrated with Jackie Young. Clearly, your eyes are broke.
Hey, bro. That's the same man that says Zion Williamson was gonna be the greatest basketball player ever, bro. Get Rick off.
Jack Jackson hooping.
Hey, bro.
And I'm not biased because we already know how I feel about Jack Jack.
Yeah.
Put me on the
But
show
she be hooping.
bro. I quit.
Hey, look, y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday, 8:30.
This is my swan song, man.
Full 94 podcast on MTMV Sports, man. Y'all be safe, be
I'm gonna host
easy.
a show with Jason Whitlock.
God bless, man. Peace.
Hey guys, it's your girl C, and you just watched the show on MTMV Sports Network. And if you like what you see and you want more exciting content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.